my God. Ready when you are, sir. I'm with the evergreen Pearl Darkey. Ladies and gentlemen, this chick, me ain't act for Legon time. And when it comes to stage and when it comes to acting, me too chamano. Sweetheart, Shaniqua. How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Today is your birthday. I just want to say happy birthday. You look so beautiful. And may God give you all the grace and all the wealth that you need. May He reward you in every other way that you have never thought of. How do you feel celebrating your birthday and going on stage?
I think it's a blessing, I would say. It makes the day more special because sometimes I just don't want to be at home. I want to be out there. So it's a blessing for me.
Are you one of the people that Osmono celebrates birthday or it gets boring on birthday?
I actually I love having surprises. So if I stay home and it doesn't come, then I know that I'm going to be disappointed. So I'd rather not stay home. And then because most of the time I push my celebrations towards the Sunday after church, and then I have a family thing, and then eat lunch or dinner with the family. But for my birthday, I just like having these surprise gifts and messages from friends. Yes.
You see somebody in love language. Pearl, you have done a lot of characters. You have been in a lot of plays. Why Atayi? And what character are you playing at all?
I'm back to playing the sexy, sassy, what should I say? I would say she's actually a hookup girl. So it's not like I love picking such roles, but I feel that they are a bit compelling. I'm able to play them in such a way that people hate me for it, to the extent that I go out and people think that's me, like that's actually my character. And that means that I've done something good. I've played it so well. So it motivates me to take very daring, I would say, roles, and it's working for me.
Talking about people hating you for a character you have played, which one would you remember that you did and somebody really,
I played the role of the lady who who was alleged to have seduced the married man. And what made me know that they hated me was the fact that I could hear some of their comments anytime I came on stage. The chuckles, the look at hair, look at her dress, guy is not nice. Look at her hair, be pasa like that. And we were saying comments like that. My family, they were in the audience and they could hear some of these things, and they would just turn and look at the people and like, why? She's just playing a character. Relax. And there was a lady beside my brother who was she insulted me every time I came on stage. She was just insulting me, and it got to her so much that when I came out and we're taking pictures, she didn't even want to stand beside me. It was that bad. So yes, I would say that particular role, yes, it wasn't so great.
I know you have done stage, you have done screen. Which one do you prefer the more?
Ooh. I love acting. I would just say I love acting. In the beginning, if you had asked me this question some years back, I would have said stage. But now I'm loving screen and stage, but I think I'm gearing towards screen.
Okay, I know there's a huge difference between stage acting and screen acting, where you need to shout on the stage, where you need to use your hands and all of that. Screen is a little calm. How are you able to differentiate when you're on stage and when you're on screen? How are you able to gather yourself?
So I realized that on stage, you have to, like you said, you have to exaggerate some of your expressions in order for it to be really presented for the audience to see you. For screen, you can be a bit relaxed and not scream into the mic because you have like mics fixed and everything. The hard part was getting the balance, because sometimes you didn't even know you're screaming into the mic. There were some scenes that I've seen and I'm like, oh Pearl, your voice was too high. I'm criticizing myself, like
as an on screen.
Yes, after watching myself, I go like, oh no, this part I screamed too much. And then it gets to a point I'm like, oh no, this part looks lovely. So it was a battle for me getting the balance, but later on when I got it, I was like, okay, this is it. So for the screen, what I realized is let me say, the good thing that I got out of stage was the fact that, we try as much as possible to exaggerate our movements, try to show emotion so that the audience will see. So on screen, it was very easy for me to show my emotions. Like, it's just a snap of a finger and I'm able to just switch between emotions, and that's what is helping me. So I would say I'm very proud to be a School of Performing Arts, what do you say?
Graduate?
Yeah, a product of the School of Performing Arts, and the fact that they've groomed me so well for this. Yes.
Great. I know that stage doesn't pay that much. I've spoken to a few colleagues of mine, and they have also expressed their sentiments in terms of payment. What is your driving force that you are still doing stage?
Eddie, I don't know. I think I just love it. As a kid, I think I grew up loving attention, and acting gives me that. I love getting on stage and getting people excited, getting on stage, playing roles with other people. The family that you create during a performance, like the characters that come together during a performance, you become a family. And right after rehearsing together over and over and becoming a family, when you perform, you are so merged together that it merges so beautifully. And when you perform to the audience, like, they love you. It's like that love, that, wow, this was nice, oh hey, wow, the ahs and ahs, it just keeps me going. And the fact that I can do it and make other people happy, I think that's what pushes me. I'm one of the people who, I'm not so pushed to represent. I know it's very bad, but I'm not so pushed to have the plush, the very beautiful things in life if I'm not getting it. So if I'm able to pay my bills, if I'm able to feed myself, if I'm able to do all the things that I have to do, and the money is getting me to do it, I'm okay. And I'm not hungry, I'm not begging anyone, I'm okay. At that point, I'm okay. But, I don't stick to just acting. So my beauty therapy thing helps me. So I'm a beauty specialist, and doing all of those things actually also keeps me, and that's what brings arts up to the stage. So it helps.
I know people do characters that after the stage performance, they are not able to come out of the characters. They are so involved and engulfed into it. Has this experience happened to you before?
Yes, several. My very recent one was the second coming of Nkrumah. That role got me. In the beginning, I just thought, just come. I mean, I'll call me a ding. That is what I said in Tree. I'll call me a ding, like trying to, make chant and do some incantations. It's not really a big deal because I'm acting. And then when what I felt when I did it during the second of Nkrumah as the God in the thing, I was like the spiritual leader. It was something else. Twice I got deep, and they had to bring me. Omar Kaptan was backstage with me. He was praying with me. Yes, they were all surrounding me. I had a mad headache. My eyes were red. I was shivering. I was crying. And the thing is, immediately I finished, I have to go backstage. So they have to get me out of that mood.
You want to say, I didn't foul and come no foul.
I was reciting words, and I was bringing things down. The whole place felt it. And actually, even my birthday wish recently, today, someone actually wrote that, your small witchcraft thing that you did. I'm like, oh my God. So, they felt it, and it was impactful. So
when you came out of that world, of that mood, did you know you had done whatever you did?
Yes, at a point in time, I realized I was going off, but the words were just coming. It was as if later on, I was like, okay, Pearl, you have to help yourself. So then I started doing speaking tongues. Like, I had to speak tongues. I had to pray whilst I was on stage. So they felt that I was saying certain things, but I wasn't. Then I had to switch now and use Gan words. So I started using Gan words. Me no no real, me no no tao. And just to get out of what I was in. And right after that role, I think I had to, this time it took me 2 weeks. I was always in bed. It was as if I was sick. So I was always in bed. It took me that long.
acting will be easy. Well, I wish you all the best on Atayi, and I hope to see you on stage soon.
Thank you so much, Eddie. Thank you.
And happy birthday.